Oh my god, he's got a camera. Oh my god, it's not what I expected. Oh my god, he's an ugly cunt.
Thank you,
But
Derek.
yes, today I've finally got a camera. I ordered it a few days ago. It's finally arrived, and the first video I'm going to do with it is the new Pro Clubs trailer that's out today. This is weird. I'm looking at myself recording on the camera, and I'm looking at the camera. This is fucked. Just stick with me. We'll see the trailer, and I just hope that it's not as shit as Pro Clubs has ever been before. I want Pro Clubs to actually be good this year. Alright, let's see. So no look shot.
Thank you, Derek. Here with Tim and Mbuso.
They still
got
the perks in.
Diving into
Don't really like that.
That is Pro Clubs in FIFA 23. A ton to get into.
Inside Pro Clubs.
Shared progression.
And let me pause this. Alright, so we've got seasonal progression. Is that like a battle pass system or something? I don't know. Customization, I'm not really the biggest fan of. Like, we got there, spiked hair with headband. I don't really care about what my pro looks like. I just want the game to be good. Drop-ins, you can't have fucked up drop-ins anymore, so hopefully it's better. Perks, I don't want perks to be in the game, but they've probably put in new perks and stuff. And then skill games. Apparently, skill games level up your pro quicker as well when you're in the lobby. So, that's a good one. Well done, EA.
You mentioned the shared seasonal progression.
Seasonal progression.
To have both social modes in the same space in the main menu.
So FUT for the longest time and Volta have had a season system that rotates through a 6-week cycle. This will be the first time that Pro Clubs players will be able to take advantage of that. Pro Clubs players will now be earning seasonal progression by playing Pro Clubs matches. They'll be able to head over to Volta where they can claim their rewards, make purchases with the Volta coins that they've earned, and then take back to Pro Clubs.
And then take it to Volta. Okay, that's interesting. One thing I don't like about that, though, is how they've got Volta involved. Why not just add that to the game itself? It's good that more customization for players, so everyone looks a bit more different. But it's just why? Why not just add that to Pro Clubs already?
Talking about Pro Clubs heading over to the 11v11 match.
Wait, also, they said about Pro Clubs having like a 6-week rotational, phone dropped, rotational seasons thing, like Ultimate Team and Volta. Why? Is there like a new competitive weekend league? I don't know. And then rewards, is that just for tattoos? Is that all they're giving us is just tattoos? There's got to be more to it, surely.
Community talks so much about drop-ins. Is there anything new coming to the drop-ins experience this year?
Yeah, we're looking to freshen up the drop-in
cares
experience
about
this
fucking
year.
drop-ins.
We want to bring in more kits, more stadiums. We want to be able to rotate through that visual experience. So now there'll be 8 Pro Clubs drop-in specific kits. On top of that, we do want to
I don't care about kits.
More moments of magic. So for this year, drop-ins will be 4-minute halves. We want to reduce that down so it's a faster experience, make every moment matter. And we also want to move to a golden goal extra time that won't proceed to penalties beyond that. We want to make it a quick experience. You get in, you score a magic goal and golden goal, and then you're back in the ecosystem, readying up.
The idea about 4-minute halves, hate. Why? Why not just keep it to an original 6? Why every other game mode in the game, 6-minute half, but a drop-ins match is 4? Why does that make sense? I get you want the games to be quicker. The golden goal bit I liked, but why make it 4 minutes a half? Just make it the same time as everything else. You're just putting it out in its own. Also, be honest, like, who cares about drop-ins anyway?
Community often talks about tracking that progression. Perks playing a big role in that. Can you explain anything new coming to perks and the whole progression system as a whole?
So for 23, we have listened to a lot of that community feedback. There'll be a lot more levels, and not only that, the gaps between each level, the XP required to move from one to another will be shortened, so it'll be more frequent moments of excitement and more rewards. We're also looking to get perks into the hands of our players sooner. While you may only have one perk slot available to you at launch, we want to get you in and able to experiment and find out which one works for you best. Furthermore, into perks, we do have 4 new perks, 2 of which are defensive-based. So there's a great new one called Chase Down, which is activated after a change of possession if you're retreating back toward your own goal, as well as an interceptor perk that'll activate whenever you're defending and the ball is in your proximity. You'll be able to make blocks and traps on opposition passes and shots more easily. We also have a chance creation perk that's light passes. It's a really interesting one. It's the only time that the perk actually takes effect on your teammates. It'll actually influence the ability of your teammates to trap and control your passes. So if you're playing driven passes into the box, that first touch, when you need it to be perfect, to be able to get it out of your feet and shoot, that'll be the perk for you, and you can dictate the play of your team. We also have a poacher perk. This will activate when players move inside the box, and it will boost all of those areas of finishing, volleys, heading, as well as your general finishing and shooting.
Alright, so they got some pretty interesting perk things, even though they've only added 4 perks, and I don't even like perks, but we got to talk about it. So we got Interceptor. Easy, you're just going to intercept everything. There was one where you recover quicker from getting countered or something like that. It was some defensive thing. That might be overpowered, depends how they use it. They're not going to patch it because it's clubs. And then you got feathered passes. That's going to be meta, I feel, for all the fast passing teams. Like, everyone's touch. They're never going to have a bad touch, especially when the game first comes out, because it's going to be a bit broken. But it is what it is.
Something I think every pro club
They've seemed to
player
change the new
has
leveling
experienced
system
that
as well.
when you're
Apparently, it goes up to
notably
level
in pro
100.
clubs, you get ready, and
Yeah,
none of your
everyone's done
teammates
skill
are.
games. Who hasn't?
It's a common occurrence that you're into the lobby and you're waiting for that one last 2 or 3 people.
Yes. Yes, so many fucking times. Even if it's not one of our players, if it's a player on another team in a friendly, like a league game for VFL, you have to wait so fucking long. And then especially with the kit clash, even though that has nothing to do with it, it just takes ages, but so fucking long, especially when you're waiting for a newcomer or a free agent to come in. It takes forever. Like, you get on there in 5 seconds and it takes them a whole 50 minutes. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry about the side rant. Let's get back to the video.
And this time, for FIFA 23, we'll give you something to do with your time. So we do want to encourage players to go and play skill games with their virtual pro inside the Pro Club system. Compete against your teammates for top spot on a Pro Club specific leaderboard, so you'll get bragging rights. And on top of that, we want to give you a player growth XP reward that will reset on a weekly cadence. We'll also be adding player growth XP as a reward to Volta matches, so you will be earning a contribution to your Pro Club's avatar's player progression XP as well.
So what would you say the main benefit is here as these two come together for both pro clubs and Volta players?
The shared seasonal progression. So now we have it where in pro clubs and in Volta, you can play both modes and earn seasonal points. And then that shared progression can carry through into both of those, unlocking gear that you can equip onto your pro.
All right, a lot to take in here, so I guess it's really just
It's not really a lot to take in, mate. It's a 4-minute fucking video. But do I think this was a good trailer? I think it's the best one they've had so far. I still don't think it's a good trailer. Not because the trailer's bad, but because of the stuff that they've added into it. There's still not a lot. I think you just might as well wait until 2K comes out and takes over FIFA. They'll definitely fix it. I'll still get the game, 100%. We all fucking will. Because it's the only good football... Well, it's not even good, but it's the only decent football game out there. We're not going to play fucking PES. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it turns out to be a very, very good game. But anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Comment down below of what you thought, and if you want to see more videos like this in the description, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll be seeing this an awful lot more, so love it or hate it. I will see you in a bit. Take care.